Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. Thank you for the organizer and all the speakers to give opportunities to me to present my paper. Okay, my name is Adibah Aishah Binti Sahak. I'm from University of Malaysia. Today I will present about the use of smartphone applications on TVET students' understanding of planning activities for catering students. For the background of study, technical, vocational and training, also called TVET, is related to the teaching of knowledge and skills for the world of work. In this era of globalization, meaning of the TVET is a wide range of curriculum and innovation developments have been made in the efforts to improve the quality of teaching and learning. And other side, the preparation of the method of presentation and use of the teaching materials must be appropriate, interesting and creative based on the needs of the students in order to interest them. Okay, based on studies Hellinger 2010, teachers need to implement radical improvement in the field of education, so the quality aspect of teaching staff becomes a critical issues. Okay, so teacher or lecturer must multitasker to involve anything material with different platform to increase interest of students towards some subject related to theory and practicals. Also, most universities around the world have implemented certain courses using the M-learning method. This is because the use of technology is especially recommended for the students of high institution learning to make learning more interactive, and while students will be more competitive in finding the latest information. The most popular are smartphone that plays an important role for most IPTs is smartphone or smartphones application itself. Okay, smartphone learning in education, also known as M-learning, is a more flexible approach because it gives students a whole new dimension, because learning can help learning process take place everywhere, and it's not a subject, it's classroom or conventional learning. Okay, so based on study Adibah et al. 2010, students feel bored towards institution and teaching staff can weaken their interest and motivation in concentrating on the subjects taught. And support by Chow and Badusa 2010, most educators lack the experience and skills to develop learning materials through quality software, which is nowadays the smartphone is the suitable platform to increase motivation and interest student to some material subject, especially for theory and practical. Okay. The issue of this study is the problem of traditional teaching and learning weakness with less interactive content, and then students have interaction limit with limit subject. Teachers lack the experience and skills to develop learning materials through quality software, and then less creativity of students interested in the food plating learning. Okay, in my course, food plating is meaning before the food is presented to the customer, the food itself must be a good presentable, such as when we serve nasi lemak, the food plating must be nice. The color is make people appetite to eat, and so the activities of the plating is the crucial part in the teaching and learning regarding teaching and learning in catering subject, especially for the practical side. Okay, sometimes students are less effective in food plating learning before using smartphone application because of when students expose themselves or find the new dimension in the smartphone by using the variation of application, the student will easy to adapt. Okay, so based on this problem, I want to prove that using a smartphone when make some sketching and make some discussion to make their ideas is used to their activities of petting. Okay, so next move to the objective. Okay, my first objective on the study is to identify catering student perception of using smartphone application for petting. Second is to identify catering student perception of technique for food petting that needs to be learned through smartphone applications. And the third is identify the suitability of catering students to learn the art of food petting using the smartphone application. All of these three objectives was conducted in the UTHM student, especially for the catering students. Okay, methodology. For the methodology, the research method used is surveying only, and the research design is quantitative. Instrument we use questionnaire form and expert from 3 lecturers from Kulinari area, and the data analysis method is descriptive and using SPSS for run the data. Okay, so for the result for the research objective 1, to identify the catering student perception of using smartphone application for petting, the findings show that students know how to use smartphone with a mean score of 4.53 and standard deviation of 0.503 and are very high, which is this result is proof that the perception toward using smartphone as a new platform to learn their food petting knowledge is mostly through sketching application, which is before student use sketching application, all of them use smartphone to surf Facebook, Instagram to find the material, and then from the material they sketch from the phone through the sketching application. And also by using the Instagram to search a new technique of plating, students have been exposed to learn food plating using a smartphone application while learning culinary subject and previously in basic culinary. The findings of the study also show that students know how to use smartphone application in food plating activities. In addition, students can identify applications that are suitable for use in the food plating activities, and students state that they can use the smartphone application with basic knowledge with learning food plating. Okay, so the result of the objective 1 is positive. Okay. For the second research objective is to identify catering student perceptions of technique of for food plating that needs to be learned through smartphone applications, and the findings indicate that students can apply basic plating technique using the smartphone application, and the mean score is 4.48 and the standard deviation is 0.565. The integration level is high. Okay, for this second research objective, okay, the result of the study proved that students can apply